So we were done with the best era MPR, the Disney era, and we needed something else. Something fresh and new. Okay, not really. We just re-released MMPR. Alright, so we were coming off of the last season in the Disney era, and just for nostalgia purposes, no, I'm just playing, but no, seriously, they decided to re-release MMPR in a different way, though, if you want to call it that. They made a remastered version. This show was honestly just a bad re-release. It was really horrible. Now for this video, I probably should have watched it. I could not. I don't think I could get through that. No. There was no chance. But I might watch it. Maybe. That has nothing to do with the video, so let me get back to that. But basically, this show was just a very, very, very horrible, very bad remade version of it, of MMPR. We just took the already existing scenes. We didn't mix them up or anything. They just took and put very horrible effects over them. They're like all of, just when you think it, like, if it's already bad, just like when you think it can get worse, or when you think it can't get worse, it gets worse, like very, very easily, very fast. It's very bad. But I don't think this video is talk about how bad. You realize I said think. I don't know what this video is. I'm playing. But no, seriously, I would say what was going through their minds when they did this, but you know what it was. They were being very cheap, and they just wanted to get money. But I don't think it was all money related. Honestly, well, besides the small fact that they know MMPR sells because it's the first season and nostalgia. But I've never really necessarily got that because they always stress the point, and I might make this a separate video. They always stress the point about, oh my god, PR is a kids show. But then you keep adding references and doing things from the first MMPR. Do you know how old kids were when that was out? None. If you're a kid right now, you didn't exist. You didn't exist when that happened. So, you're not gonna know about this unless you're, well, old enough to research things, or just know about the first season, or maybe somebody older than you showed you it. Maybe that's how you got into PR. But besides that, like kids who just turned it on and it was like, oh, I really, really like this show now. We're not gonna get that. It's not like that. You can't. So I never got why they did that. And yes, it probably did sell. I just think that I don't know. Maybe it's, like, when I think about it, it's not smart. Maybe it was. It just worked out, I guess. I don't know. But if we're talking about the show like this video is supposed to be, there's really not much I can say about the show. It's not much. It's just not much. It's nothing, really. It's just... It's like, why? If you're gonna watch this, there's no point. It's not like they changed anything. Really, they changed anything. They didn't really change anything big. I don't think so. So, if you were gonna watch this, you would think you would just be like, oh, I could either watch... So, it's like, you have two options. Either watch MMPR, but it's worse than it already was. Or watch MMPR, and just MMPR. Like, I'm taking the first one. Why would I I could watch the same thing, just a little better. So why would I downgrade to go watch this? It didn't really make sense. But while it was airing, I guess it did. Like, oh, MMPR isn't gonna air at a specific time. Now we have other PR seasons. But this really horrible transition. But to talk about something else, I think it would have been better if Disney would have just adapted Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. Pade. I'm sorry, but no, yeah. Basically, it would have probably been better if they would have just done that. Honestly, because I would have. I think that would have been amazing as engineer, and even with other ideas like bring the original mmpr cast for samurai, but I don't think that if couldn't happen, it just couldn't happen. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess my one thing that I can say, like, okay, this is okay. The one thing that just makes me go like, all right, I can't get too angry about them. I mean, they made money, I guess. Again, I don't think the show did too well. The toys sold though. To be honest, they did. But no, yeah, that's the end of this video, because like I said, there's really not much to talk about when it comes to this. It's really simple, really basic. They just re-released the same thing. As far as like stuff behind the scenes, don't really know. Even though I usually like behind the scenes stuff, just don't care too much for this. And that's really it. So, bye, I guess.